Does your culture empower you or not? Topic pondered from an observation on a dog walk. I was walking the dogs and saw these two homeless people fighting, arguing, yelling. By California standards, it's a cold day today. Light storm coming in, and they're fighting about blankets. I think they're pulling blankets from their cart and yelling at each other. But who knows how they got in that position? Husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, and why are they still together? Why are they mad? If they know each other, love each other, have a friendship, a relationship, why yell? And on one hand, I think a lot when I see things. How can this be better? But in this case, I reflected on myself and I thought, things could be worse. And when I say that, doesn't mean lower your standard and be like, oh, well, such is life, whatever, YOLO. No. Nope, I'm gonna keep on using this title here because, somewhere along the line, I think whether we're homeless or billionaire, depressed or confident, happy or sad, big bank account, little bank account, fat ass with little muscles, or on top of your health and flexible. That was conditioned somehow by the culture we come from. And I'll and then it's funny because I think so many people just want to say, man, well, not me, man. I come from a line of warriors, winners, go-getters. We're the best. And nope, once you go over to the house for dinner, you see them at a barbecue, you work with them, go to school with them, live with them, see them in a situation with some pressure. Oh my goodness, it's Monday. Oh my goodness, today's Sunday. Oh my God. Oh, thank God, TJ. Thank God it's Friday. And, I really do think that if I hadn't joined it, I'd be in a world of shit, man. I watched, I think it's called Rookie Year on A&E's YouTube channel. There's two fools. There's one idiot in there that I think that probably would have been me, always losing his fucking keys. No sort of fucking confidence. Man, when they see me, they might gonna think I look like a little kid. I don't know what's going on. And, to the point that, I could see how that kid was taught it really matters what other people think of you. All right, look, put on this big ass fake smile, stick out your chest like you own it. Fake it till you make it. Fuck that. Anyone who says, "Oh, it's okay to fake it till you make it," all right. I hope your mom, your grandma, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your little sister, I hope they need a heart surgery. And I want the surgeon um, that's going to perform the surgery within the next hour to have that attitude. Well, I didn't go graduate medical school, and all I have is this YouTube experience. Seen a little operation on this DVD. I'm gonna fake it till I make it with this fucking person's life. Oh, but you see, um, no, that's not right. No, 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 no. Fake it till you make it, motherfucker. Stand by. Let's see what happens. And yeah, man, I think this culture it's conditioned by television, movies, TV, news, radio. It's interesting technology called radio. This mythical place called community. This thing that is scarce, extremely scarce, which is called family. Um, I remember what I thought, what I believed was this thing called friends and family. And eventually, when I got the lesson of, the only people that could disappoint you and betray you are friends and family. And I thought, fuck, that hurt. That hurt. I was like, oh my goodness. Um, seeing someone on your team just set you up, stab you in the back, give into greed, turn into a dream killer, a naysayer, help out plant this, not only plant the seed of doubt, but whatever the seeds of doubt that are already in the mind, water them, give them fresh bullshit to for those seeds to flourish and become big mighty oaks of doubt. But on the one hand, I talk a lot of shit, but the one thing about poverty, it sucks, right? But I also think it's beautiful because, you know, well, there was a point in my life where I lived in a place where a good average income in that area was $6 a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 a day. And you didn't drink water. You didn't drink water out the faucet. You would boil it. And it was cool seeing that. I saw what was important, which is basically just food, shelter, warmth, and health, pretty much. But then you head back to Los Angeles and you see that it's the ego. I tap into the culture of Hollywood. No, man, you gotta look cool. You gotta look hip. You gotta be the chairman, the executive, the branch manager, um, the guy in the convertible. And then I would meet other people Again, this and the culture is again TV culture, Hollywood culture, movie culture, Latinx culture, whatever the culture from the neighborhood, the culture from the household you grew up in, the culture from whoever you hung out with at school. I'm getting a bit lost here because um, if I were taking, when I joined, I was like, what the fuck? Fighting. I could become a better killer. Firearms. Explosives. Martial arts training. Fuck, let's do this. Stabbing weapons. And then other little interesting things to destroy the enemy. Instead of being bullied, being punked. Run! Run! Don't stand up for yourself. Run! And that's what I was taught, man. No, man. Well, look, you're a victim of a crime. Well, shut up. Run. You can't go to the cops because they don't give a fuck whether they're corrupt. They don't give a shit. Poverty. When you live in an area of poverty, well, what's in poverty? No, not just poor people or shitty food or greasy ass food, but people with poor minds, poor attitudes. And I think we need to, accept that there is again, all sorts of cultures that were exposed to, surrounded by, that we learn by example, or that we're taught to tolerate or accept. Andrew Breitbart about the point that the old Hollywood could show more films on the American dream and family structure, and eventually it turned into the whole victim left mentality. And I don't want to make this against left versus right, but versus, hey, look, we all have hard times, but how about the underdog, huh? Let's make it happen. There's a difference between Freddy Krueger in your dreams versus, could you believe that you're being oppressed mentally and that guy is equal or as horrible as Freddy Krueger? He's a monster. What? Who? Where? Huh? What's going on? Timmy dog said, "Is that Freddy Krueger over there?" And I think if I had been exposed to maybe a different sort of background, or even if I was a bit more comfortable, um, a bit more comfortable, I probably would have a different sort of presentation had I had a different sort of background. But I, I've got to recognize, I've got to give recognition to where I come from, because I think so many people again come from. I don't care if you come from poverty, but whatever, we can get over that. You could work at Taco Bell, fast food, scrub toilets, and get out of it. That's the easy part. The hard part is not to become poor, leave poverty. The thing is to the most challenging thing is to leave having a poor attitude, poor thinking, stinking thinking. Jim Rohn describes it as poor thinking. I think Zig Ziglar calls it stinking thinking. And I've had very beautiful moments, times, days in my life. And I'll say that I believe that very likely the majority of those times came from not thinking about the sort of culture I was exposed to, surrounded with, grew up with, and instead thought, let me take this, let me do something different. Let's see what's let's see what's possible. Stand by to get some. Get after it, motherfuckers. No excuses, go forward. Trump 2020.